Well. War Daddy back with a message for all of the people in the YouTube land. After the events of this week, all I can do is shake my head and wonder what the fuck is going on. It's a pretty fucking sad state in America when you got some Muslim motherfucker opens up fire on our military installation and kills 12 people and wounds 30 others. And I'm wondering how in the hell he slips through the cracks when white boy can't even fucking jaywalk without getting arrested and incarcerated. Somehow this motherfucker has Muslim sympathies. He serves our country, our tax dollars pay his paycheck. In the meantime, he hates America, holds animosity towards us, and then opens up fire on his fellow soldiers, killing 12 of them and wounding 30 others. I'm astonished at how that's accepted. Did anybody see a red flag? Anybody see any warning signs that this piece of shit has violent tendencies and Muslim sympathies while he serves our country and our tax dollars pay his ass? Did any red flags come up? Maybe some of his statements and comments he's made on the internet and some of the views he held. Did anybody ever throw up a red flag or question any of it? It's astonishing. And why do Americans have to sit around and tolerate this bullshit? As far as I'm concerned, they could load up every goddamn Muslim they are and ship their fucking ass right on back over there in the Middle East. I don't give a damn. They can dump them off in the ocean, let them swim. I don't give a shit what they do with them. The motherfuckers over here in America had them, and they're sympathetic toward Muslims, and they hold animosity towards an American. They need to be gone. Or as far as I'm concerned, they can execute them tomorrow morning. As a matter of fact, if you want to take care of them, you can load them all up and take them out in the desert, and I'll push the goddamn button that's fucking missile to launch the missile on. I could give a fuck less. It's pretty pathetic. And our almighty president, Mr. Obama, all he can do is get on TV and make excuses for the motherfucker. And he tries to spin this into a positive somehow by relating it to where the troops, at least they got to practice for that type of situation and their training paid off. Is that all you can say, Obama? Son, I'm sorry to tell you that that's pathetic. What you need to do is say less. You talk too damn much anyway. Every time I turn around, your ass is on the fucking news, on a goddamn podium, talking your shit. That's all you do. You spend more time behind a podium talking in your speeches and promising the world a bunch of bullshit. What you should say was your condolences go out to the family. You're ashamed that you allowed it to happen as a leader of this country, and that you want to take safeguards to prevent it from happening again. Not that you turn it into a positive somehow from stuff that they use their training. You know, because the real root of Obama, yeah, he's glad they got to use their training because he wants to, he's a puppet of the New World Order. It's just a matter of time until he's going to invoke martial law, and he's glad to see that their training paid off. But I hate to tell him, the way it is right now, there's many of the military that will not follow an executive order for martial law. There's groups of them left and right that know the deal, and they're not going to follow those orders. And what are they going to do when the own military refuses to obey their orders to unleash? Because they're tired of it just like we are. I mean, how do you allow a threat to live amongst our military that risk their lives to defend our country, and you will allow a Muslim with animosity, harboring views that are detrimental to our military, and one day he snaps and he kills his fellow soldiers and wounds others. Innocent people ain't done a goddamn thing to him. How do you accept that? How does Obama spin that to a positive? There's no positive from it. It's all negative. It's all shit. All Obama is a puppet of the New World Order. He's a Jewish puppet. He's a Federal Reserve puppet. Next week he's flying to China. I guess he's going to go over there and kiss their ass. Probably bow down like he bowed to the Saudi prince. He'll probably bow to the Chinese emperor. I mean, what is it in with this guy? He has no backbone. He don't stand for anything. All he knows how to do is give a damn good speech and promise you a lot of shit he can't do. And it's pretty sad. I'm blown away that that's all he could say. It's pretty pathetic. I mean, I wouldn't know what to say to those people. All I know is 12 people woke up without a father and a brother or sister or husband the following morning because of some a homicidal lunatic living on a fucking military installation. Now, it's one thing if he's living out in the civilian world. He can, he could probably hide in the cracks, or he can pray at his Allah or whoever they worship today. He can do all that in secrecy and not, But on a military base, it's hard to be anonymous. You cannot tell me someone did not recognize some signs that this guy's a danger. I personally think that any practicing Muslim that is in our military has a conflict of interest when it comes to the war on terror. I think that they should be excluded, if not discharged. I'm sorry. I don't think there's no room for religion in the military. You don't need a God or Allah or any of it when it comes to defending the country. What you need is a good aim, and you need to pull the trigger. Who cares about what religion you have or whatever? If you want to bring religion and all into it, if you want to practice Muslim, you need to get on out. There's a conflict of interest. How can you fight a war on terror against Muslims when you are a Muslim? Why, our president's a Muslim. Why do you think he's trying to spin it to a positive and say, all the facts aren't in? Well, yeah, buddy, because one of your stupid brethren of your stupid religion has just assassinated 12 innocent people. It's ridiculous. Our leader is a Muslim, and we're fighting a war on terror. He's left troops in Afghanistan just sitting by idle for 30, 40 days now, waiting to hopefully one day he'll sign any kind of pact and hopefully support them. In the meantime, they're just sitting around thinking that America doesn't support them. Well, I don't support any of the wars that these political morons fight, but the troops that are stuck fighting for our country, I certainly support. And what I think he should do is bring them all home. I don't think we need to be on any foreign soil. It's a waste of time. It's a waste of lives and American dollars. It's been on too long. It's something that the tyrant Bush started. And Obama, he's not man enough to finish anything. So he just want to sit back and take his sweet time deciding while people are dying. And he promised in his campaign promises he was going to bring them home. He can't do shit. He has to ask for permission to go to the bathroom. He is nothing but a puppet. He is a program fool. And everybody, I hope to hear this loud and clear. Everybody who voted for Obama, I hope that you are laying in the shit that you've sown. Because if you cannot clearly see he is pathetic, your vote has went one more step into crippling America and your civil rights and everything else. I hope you're proud of yourselves, because if you really think that he's really done a good job for you, I don't know what what news you watch, and I don't know what information you get, but it should be humiliating to and if you profess it and you broadcast that you voted for Obama, you're really in the mix. I wouldn't tell anybody if I were you, because he's a waste of time. He's pitiful. I'm sure when he gets to China, he's going to bow to their emperor and apologize for everything we've done, borrow a few $1 billion, and come on back home. Promise them a bunch of shit he can't deliver, and they'll probably believe him just like every other moron does, because he speaks real well. But he don't back up a goddamn thing he says. He has no backbone. He's a spineless wimp. He's a bleeding heart liberal with 150 days in the Senate and about 200 days in office of the president, and he's accomplished nothing in either place except humiliation. He should be humiliated, but he holds his head proud. He's a proud African-American Muslim, Jordanian, freaking Sudan, wherever. He's several different things. He's just he's a mixed breed. He don't know what he is, but one thing he is not is an American. I don't give a damn what anybody says. And if he is an American, he's a disgrace to America. And people like him are what is really going to eventually bring America down. But I'm going to have to sign off because 10 minutes is rolling by. But my heart and sympathies goes out to the 12 families that lost people and the others that are wounded. And I am ashamed of the president for what he said. And I hope that that one day that you guys get retribution for the innocent victims that